Jose Mourinho's second Premier League season at Old Trafford starts with this lineup. David De Gea in goal. Eric Bailly and Phil Jones suspended for the Super Cup on Tuesday come into the defence. No place for Victor Lindelof. But the other two summer signings both start. One of them, Nemanja Matic, going for a third Premier League title in 4 seasons after his switch from Chelsea. And there is a place for another former Chelsea man, Juan Mata. And the other major signing, maybe the major signing, Romelu Lukaku, who turned down a return to Stamford Bridge to come here to Old Trafford from Everton. Slaven Bilic has been able to bring in proven Premier League experience in the summer, like Joe Hart in goal. And Pablo Zabaleta at right back. On the left, it's Arthur Masuaku, with Aaron Cresswell not 100%. In midfield, Mark Noble, captain, a survivor from the Hammers' great escape here on the last day of the season, 10 years ago now. And it's a sentimental return to Old Trafford for Javier Hernandez, who's joined by record signing Marco Arnautovic from Stoke. Lanzini, Carroll, Snodgrass and Antonio amongst those not ready for this first game.
Towards the far, and it's not cleared sufficiently here by West Ham United, and Blink's cross in the end cannons off Matic. And it's a reprieve for the Hammers.
Yeah, pretty much man-to-man here from West Ham United. It's always good if you can get one player across that front post just to flick it on.
Slices his clearance. This is entirely for West Ham United. Here's an opportunity. It's blazed over the crossbar into the Stretford end by Henrik Mkhitaryan.
And already, Lukaku's been lively. And I'll tell you what, it's not easy for him because he's got 2 very big, very strong central defenders. This is Winston Reid. Hernandez is the only player up there, and it's really hard for him to keep hold of anything that's coming forward.
Beautiful ball by...
He's an experienced referee. I think he's a good referee as well. He'll be aware of what's going on. There's one tackle that looked a little bit naughty.
Rashford, flag stays down on his right foot. Lovely turn, now on his left. Back to the right, and it's blocked. 3 West Ham United players gathered around him. Corner kick to Manchester United.
But I like to see that. Others might say, you know what, shoot or cross the ball, but I like the confidence because that will...
It's past Noble, he's back. The chip over, Mata is there, flag stays down, square ball, and it's cleared before it can arrive at the feet of Romelu Lukaku. Bono with the clearance, they're getting closer and closer, Manchester United.
This is brilliant, brilliant football. There's the skill from him. The run's going to be a diagonal one. But Pogba's vision to do that and to execute that little ball is magnificent. He does that a lot. One of his best parts of his game.
And 1 or 2 are joining a potential counter-attack. And they've won a free kick.
Well, the defenders will be delighted. They can have a little rest now, come up to the halfway line. I think it is a little bit of push in the back here. Masuaku, I like him. I think he had a good season at part-times last year.
Attack here, that was terrific central midfield play. Look at him in support of Rashford. It slid through towards Lukaku. Oh, he scored at the Stretford end. That's a sensational opening goal for Manchester United, and a first in the Premier League in red for Romelu Lukaku. But don't underestimate Nemanja Matic and his role in that goal. Manchester United 1, West Ham United 0. But he's got options, just towing the line for offside there as Valencia. The challenge comes in, it's inside the penalty area from, I think, Obiang, and Martin Atkinson waves play on. And now, as if to compound it for United's fans, he awards a free kick to the Hammers.
And there he goes, Paul Pogba driving forward. This is where you want to see him. No, not enough for me. Obiang reaches in.
Ooh. Hernandez making a run to his left, into the area he goes. Oh, you gets it back, here's a chance, straight at De Gea. Was it Fernandez and are you that got the shots away? It was probably the last kick of the half. Let's take a look here, Robbie.
The best chance of the game. Thought he's going to score here. There's the one that goes across from Hernandez. There's the shot that comes in there. So, you know what? He gets a little bit on it, doesn't he?
Over through. And away goes Rashford. He's in on goal against Joe Hart. And sends it wide. Quite a way wide in the end. Opened his body up, tried to find that far corner. Failed to do so.
He went for goal here. Absolutely. He sees this just progressing here, and the ball goes through. You're thinking about crosses. He's not. He's thinking, I've got the pace.
Immediately on the counter-attack. Ahead of him is Mkhitaryan. Lukaku's pointed to where he wants it. Pogba's in space at the back post. He's fouled. Zabaleta, I think, will accept the yellow card. Palms raised to his teammates, I think.
Have a look at this challenge. It's like, I don't really know what to do. I'm just going to bundle you over. I mean, it must be difficult when you've got Marcus Rashford. It's quite exposed there, isn't he? Just 1v1 at the back.
It's clipped in. The header from Lukaku. It's 2 for Lukaku. It's 2 for Manchester United. That was all too easy for the Reds. Romelu Lukaku and the faithful here at Old Trafford don't care. Manchester United 2, West Ham United 0. A dream Premier League debut so far for Romelu Lukaku, who is on a hat-trick. But once again, the ball won back by Matic. Here's Rashford. Mato offering his support. Back it goes to Rashford. The square ball, the flag goes up. Mkhitaryan puts it into the back of the net. In an offside position, was it he or Rashford? We'll have to wait and see the replay, and it won't count.
Yeah, I thought Rashford looked off for the first ball in. Let's take a look here, a good angle here.
Suaku. Fernandez. Lofted in. The header comes in, it's a good one by Arnautovic. And it's tipped over the crossbar, was it, or did it clip the bar and go behind? It's a goal kick.
Fernandez with the cross in towards that back post. He's strong. Arnautovic and Blin can't just muscle him out of it. He's got his arms around him a little bit there. Not enough for a penalty, but he's got to be careful. It's all
Irishman, a midfielder who can play at centre-back. Arnautovic, after going close with the header, is now in a heap on the touchline, clutching just the lower portion of his left leg. Yellow card brandished to Antonio Valencia.
a little clumsy there. A little bit in a hurry to try and make a contact there, Valencia, and he's just
Lukaku's waving for it. Rashford driving towards the penalty area. Rice got back. Mkhitaryan. Lukaku for the hat-trick. Approaching the penalty spot now, Lukaku. Here's Pogba. On the far side here, Rashford. Will he take it first time? He does, and skies it.
Just wasn't the right type of ball, was it, to hit that first time? A little bit too much pace on it. A little bit bobbly. And just see at the other end here, West Ham's opportunity there. Ayew just can't convert. It's just a little bit behind him.
Bian. Still Mkhitaryan. Against Reed. Still Mkhitaryan on the right foot. Saved by Hart. Won back by Mata. Here's Matic. Zabaleta, who's on a yellow card, is going to have a go here. He does! It's off the inside of the post! Oh, thrilling football from United and from Marcus Rashford, who almost made it 3.
He's had so much ball down that left-hand side, and look at that. That's not easy to be that accurate.
Here. Lukaku just loitering at the edge of the penalty area. Lovely skill from Pogba. But instead, Pogba goes to Mata. Here they come again, Manchester United, Valencia. Blint on the volley! Wasn't far away. Into the ground and loops over.
Well, it's all going well when both full-backs are involved in the play. Right full-back here, Antonio Valencia to the far post. The left full-back, Daley Blind, just...
Ball Marouane. Here's Lukaku, again on a hat-trick, and he's got underneath that one. There's a crossover, it's over the head of Hernandez, but Arnautovic had plenty of time to size it up, and he is extremely disappointed with the final product.
Yeah, expected more there. I really did. Daley Blind just doesn't time this well. That's not a good clearance there. And it's Herrera that hasn't featured so far in this game, that can come into midfield as well.
With 8.5 minutes remaining, Martial. Lukaku, well, would the flag have been raised had he taken control of that ball? We'll soon know. It did stay down.
He looked offside, didn't he?
Just as in the penalty area. He climbs slowly back to his feet. United still in possession. Mkhitaryan, through it goes. Flag stays down. 3-0, Anthony Martial. It's a scoreline that does not flatter Manchester United, who have been excellent today. They've laid down a marker on opening day at Old Trafford. Lukaku with 2, Martial with a 3rd. Inside the last 3 minutes, Manchester United 3, West Ham United 0.
It's just been really poor from them. They've got to have some good
Could it
period.
get worse? Pogba! It does get worse! That's a brilliant finish by Paul Pogba! And Manchester United are running riot at Old Trafford here. West Ham are getting hammered. Manchester United 4, West Ham 0.
Well, if it wasn't before,